Joey?
Oh, brother Simcha, wow, no way.
You're driving for pickup services?
Yeah, I'll tell you, you know how it is in the music business. Everybody wants a deal these days, you know. I wouldn't even charge you. I understand the sugi, you know what I'm saying?
I join you in the front.
Of course, yeah, you don't sit in the back, brother Simcha. Okay, get up here, get up here. Hey, look at brother Simcha.
Some car.
What do you say?
Incredible.
What do you say about this hot rod over here?
Love it.
I think it's better than a Tesla these days. All right, so where are we headed, Lalisa?
So first of all, I mean, this is I grew up here. This is the house I grew up in. I figured for nostalgia's sake.
So you were just hanging out here checking out the house?
Yeah.
Looking back at the old roots.
There's a couple places in Muncie that I've wanted to see since my childhood that I was never allowed to go see. There were certain areas off limits, so that's where I'm headed now.
Okay, tell me where to go. We're going for a ride today?
We're going straight.
Hawaii over here.
By the way, are you like pressed for time? Because it's not every day that I get to show someone around, my old stomping ground.
I would love to. Let's take a trip around Muncie over here.
Okay. So you know what? For the first stop, make a left. I'll show you something pretty interesting.
All right, let's see right here.
The first time I ever sang publicly or davened or something like that was by my bar mitzvah, and my parents took the opportunity to rent out a building that was just opening up. You can keep going straight. That's now Yeshiva of Spring Valley Girls.
Oh wow!
And all the other shuls in the neighborhood were pretty much emptied that Shabbos, and we all converged in this.
So everybody came to hear you sing.
Either that, or it was a closer walk for people. I don't know what the real reason was, but it ended up being really nice.
Oh, right here left? Oh, how about those brakes right there?
They don't make them like they used to.
Oh yeah.
But the real reason why we davened in this other location is because I grew up davening in a really Hasidic shul, and unless you were married,
oh really?
You couldn't take the Amud. So we had to move the shul to a new location. This is it, right here.
Wow, brother, Simcha's bar mitzvah days. Huh? Does it look the same?
Not quite.
Oh, we're blocked.
They added a girls' day camp. Here, let's go to another location.
I want to hear your first performance.
Let's give it a go. We're gonna sing the song together.
All right, let's see what we got. Ah, Amada.
Hashem Elokeinu, b'olam hazeh v'yevein zulatcha malkeinu, oy lechayin, oy lo mabon, efes limtecha goy aleinu, limoy sam Moshiach, v'yehi doimer l'chol moishienu, v'yitzias ha'amesim.
What a hell of a fight. Did you imagine? It'll be my luck, hard luck.
Joey, a lot of things have changed in Muncie,
Yeah.
The one thing that I noticed the most is that pretty much all my childhood landmarks are now urgent cares. Look at that. On the corner there's an urgent care.
Oh, wow.
In that corner there's an urgent care.
I thought you were going to say a lot less trees. I thought maybe.
You know what? They actually, I think Lakewood has been sending them all their trees that they're taking out.
Very deep. Yeah. City streets, eh? You were walking up and down for Shabbos afternoons making trouble.
Not Stam. They still haven't put a sidewalk here.
No sidewalks.
We're going to make a left.
What's bad? There's no sidewalks in Muncie. Yeah? You ever found out about that?
Then it's no longer a small town. We're going to make a left here. Let's see some braking skills. Wow. You have a tape recorder in here.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? My Honda Odyssey doesn't even have a CD player.
Right. All I want to do is listen to
You have like a record player in the back? You know what?
Under the hood.
I actually, now, I haven't had an opportunity to play a tape in I don't know how many years. Let's go pick up there's some tapes that I've always wanted to hear. I just never had the opportunity to hear them with a tape recorder.
No, where would you buy a tape from?
Trust me, there's one place in Muncie you can still buy tapes.
What?
Yeah, you want to see?
There ain't no place in Muncie that you can still buy tapes.
We're going to go to business.
Okay, I'm following you.
believe what one of these tapes I found over there.
Let's see.
This
What
is
is it?
actually me singing when I was 8 years old. This was an actually published CD. This is called The Mitzvah Tree Triplets. You want to hear this?
The who?
The Mitzvah Tree Triplets.
The
I
Mitzvah
don't
Tree
remember the
Triplets.
other two triplets. We must have been very close siblings. But here are, let's play the Mitzvah Tree Triplets. Yes, now, yeah. Now we're creator. Maybe I got it and clear.
Is that you singing?
This is me singing.
No way.
Yeah, we're gonna make it right, Joey. We're gonna make it
We're
right.
making it
Other,
right.
other right.
Bore,
Pariha
Pariha,
Okay, I think we had enough here. Okay, Shema.
Bore,
Pariha eight. Bore. Pariha eight.
Taka deep.
Nice.
Wow, they were selling that in Vision. It's because they for sure don't say Bore.
I said, Joey, I'm starving. You starving?
You hungry?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, what's the next stop?
Let's go to the bagel store where I went to yeshiva.
Oh, the bagel store where you went to yeshiva.
Very good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
I
hear.
figured I'd show you where I spent most of my childhood. This is the first kosher drive-through ever. Yeah, it's still open.
Really?
Still open.
And
So
they still have a drive-through?
yeah.
Rabbi say.
Okay, Joey. Wait. Here's the drive-through.
Oh, that's
now
the
you're gonna
drive-through.
back up a little bit.
Now I gotta back up a little bit more.
I'm gonna challenge you here. I want you to order your lunch
Yeah.
as if you were A.B. Rottenberg writing a song.
Really?
Okay, so I want you to order your lunch as if this was your moment, A.B. Your moment.
As if I'm the Rebbe Abe.
Exactly.
Okay, Simcha. How's that
Not
feel?
about how hot the song is when it comes out of the oven. It's about how warm it stays.
Okay, Simcha. Right, challenge on.
Ooh, look at this.
Still the same?
It's still the same.
Here, Simcha, I'll order like Abe.
Okay.
One condition. Here's the deal back.
What's
You
that?
gotta order like a chazan.
Okay, which chazan?
Yassila Rosenblatt.
Okay. Go big or go home.
Okay, here we go. Hello, how are you? Very good today. Remembering our past, the things that always last. I'll take a bagel with some tuna and Diet Coke in a glass. Reb Simcha, it's your turn to order what he wants. Don't forget a bracha and thank Hashem from your heart.
Can I get a bagel with potatoes and a scrambled egg? A hobo, it's called a hobo, it's called a hobo. Ellie's Bagels calls it a hobo.
Well, nice, Reb Simcha.
Yeah.
You've been singing, you've been fabringing, you've been bringing Simcha.
Very good.
What would you say is one of your earliest inspirations in the Indian of music, in the world of music? What is your earliest that you could remember, that first inspiration that said, you know what, this is something I want to fabrang with?
So you know, I don't think a lot of people know this about me, but I started out as a chazan.
Really?
Yeah, I studied chazanas for a long time, and you want to hear a little chazan?
Of course I do. I didn't even know that myself. I didn't know that
A little bit of
myself.
chazanas, but
Of course I want to hear some chazan.
I need you to join me on this because chazanas is meant to be sung as a group. No, I'm joking. Chazanas is always sung alone. Joey, for this we gotta slow down a little
Okay,
bit.
let's slow down the car.
You ready?
Mamish. Let's bring in the
All right.
iris.
This is Raza de Shabbos.
You okay if I close my eyes?
Please, just not when we're crossing colors. Oh, Kimenor Ruzu Nadashem Oh, Shemoy Echad. You know this part? Razu de Shabbos Shabbos Razu de Shabbos
I gotta pull over for this. I gotta take it in. I can't just drive.
Oh, this Chazen's name is, right? Pierre Pinchik.
Who?
Pierre Pinchik.
Pierre Pinchik?
Pierre Pinchik.
Like a Pinchik mom or something?
Yeah. Like Tomson, you know your Chazen, your friend Tomson?
Tomson took us? You knew about him?
I do now.
How do you know about him? Wow.
I do my research too.
What would you say was the first time that people asked you to sing your own stuff? You know?
It's actually, there's a funny story to that. I'm being asked to sing somewhere, a small party, not for hire. So some guy comes up to me and says, sing Kol Barama, sing Kol Barama. I'm like, I got this, I know Kol Barama. Minor detail, I did release the song Kol Barama a few months earlier,
okay.
but I didn't think anyone heard it.
That's what you sang?
That's what I sang. I thought this is what the guy wanted to hear.
Such a Haley Megan lines.
Arguably the best Kol Barama. Rochel, Rochel, mivako, mivako, al boneho. Rochel, Rochel,
Rochel, Rochel.
Rochel, mivako. Rochel, mivako, Rochel, mivako. Al boneho. And the guy comes, the whole time he's busy going like, I'm like, what? This is the best song ever. And then he reminded me that, by the way, you wrote a song called Barama. That's the song we wanted to hear.
Okay, Reb Simcha, you got to fill me in on something. So Lamaisa, or Kol Barama, not the one you sang, yours, which obviously became Amish. I remember it being the biggest thing when we were in yeshiva.
Yeah.
It blew up, obviously, and it's a beautiful song, and it's heart-wrenching. It's Amish deep. At what point would you say that it had that moment where like suddenly it just became the biggest
for
thing?
sure.
When did that happen?
Yeah, there's a good story for that. Chavetz Chaim Heritage Foundation, which was also Muncie born and bred, Mr. Michael Rothschild called me to
Haley, your brother Michael,
see if I can help record something for their Tisha B'Av event. Like while they were rolling the credits, they wanted a Hartzika song. I said, I have this song called Barama. Let me just remove the music. And this was a few months after we officially released it, and it didn't really go anywhere.
Oh, really? It was released already?
It was released already. And that, from like 1 minute to the next, all Chavetz Chaim Heritage Foundation's phone calls they were getting was like, what's that song from? Whose song is that?
Wow.
Where can we hear it? Where
It's a
can we get it?
wild mindset.
And it slowly made it. And I think the reason that it made it was because Chavetz Chaim Heritage Foundation, even if the song was terrible, no one can ever say anything bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, did you hear that song on the Chavetz Chaim Heritage
It would be a
Foundation?
steer to the whole Indian of Lashon
Yeah,
Hara.
it was like the first time I sang at the Chavetz Chaim Heritage Foundation
Very
weekend, the Shabbos. The food was amazing.
Very good.
You know what I'm saying? The speakers were amazing.
You bet. Wow.
That was the.
So that's why you decided to do it, and from that it became the biggest
It
thing.
blew up from there.
Nice. It's been fun a little bit.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's been Haley. Fabreg. Tommy, what was the first song you ever sang live, performed live?
Yeah, I can actually pinpoint this to the exact song. So the first song I sang live was in camp. I had my solo in the choir. A funny story, in Camp Arayim, I actually auditioned for the choir and didn't get in.
Woo!
Yeah. And you know how bad you have to be to not get into a camp choir? Everyone gets into a camp choir.
I hope when they called you for a concert, you were like,
confronted
oh,
them.
really?
I did, yeah. So the first song was this amazing song from Reb Shlomo. This was Eilecha.
Reb Shlomo.
Here we go.
Eilecha Hashem ekro v'el Hashem eschano Eilecha Hashem ekro v'el Hashem eschano Shem Hashem v'choneni Hashem yoy v'ligva Shem Hashem v'choneni
Hashem. Alright, so you ready for my solo? Here it was. This was it. This was
The solo.
Here we
Let's
go.
hear it.
Shema Hashem lechoneini.
Give out.
Hashem yoy sheli. Shema Hashem lechoneini. Hashem yoy sheli.
I think there's a good question you asked me earlier. That we were talking about concerts. So first of all, you tell me a little bit. What was your earliest concert memory that you have?
The earliest concert memory, I would have to say, I don't. Again, I can't tell you where it was, but I remember sitting there with my family. It was Mendy Wald, Yehuda exclamation mark. Remember him?
Exclamation point.
Shlomi Dax and Surly Willigan.
It's like the dream team.
Yeah, I remember we were rocking.
92,
That was give out.
93.
Sameach, Sameach, Tisama. Did it? You know what I'm saying?
Itsy Bald.
Do you talk? What about you? You have a concert you remember as
Right,
a
so
kid that like
that-
started you off in the Indian?
I can't pinpoint also exactly which shows. You know, I didn't go to a lot of concerts as a kid, but there was one concert I remember going to that I will never forget. And this is the song that they.
Can I guess? Can I guess?
They go for it.
Oh hell.
Oh, hell. You see,
In the 90s.
I didn't know that one existed until the video came out.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
So it wasn't that one. Wait, this is the concert
This was the song. This was the song, my friend, at the concert.
that you remember?
I don't think you sang this song.
Yeah,
but,
Modest Yahoo.
Modest, yeah.
Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more, there'll be no more war, and our children will
be a
play
reggae
one day, one day, one day. One day, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more, there'll be no more war.
You gotta tell me, where are we going? This is like hidden destination you're not telling me about? Like
I
what's
don't know
this?
about a hidden. Like, what we're doing today, I'm basically revisiting my childhood bike route. You know what I'm saying? Every day I would bike all these routes. There was one block that, I don't know, I never went down. I was always told to just avoid Smoley.
Smoley?
Smoley Drive. I want to see what's down the Smoley Drive. Like, I've never actually been there. It's right here on the left.
Oh
right
boy.
Here
So
on
we're
the
about
left.
to see something that you never saw.
Pretty much. Hold on a second. What is
Okay.
this? That's it? It's just like an
Smoley
old building?
Drive. Yeah, like what?
You know? Oh, this is
What is
Base
this?
Yaakov of Spring Valley. Now I guess.
Now I
Okay, it
follow.
was nothing. Here.
Nah, yeah. Listen,
So
man.
that's why my sisters were able to come here. Okay, you know what? Take me home. Take me home, brother. Take me home.
Sorry, I'm Simcha Leiner. If you had to pick one, who's your favorite artist? Obviously Jewish artist of all time.
It's gotta be Avremel. No, come on.
Ramos that ever. One of that ever's.
The goat.
The GOAT, yeah. Mount Rushmore.
The greatest.
See, Mount Rushmore gives you 4 options, so you're still good.
We can't talk about Avremel without singing one of the I wouldn't say the classics. We did the classics already.
Would you have a favorite Avremel song?
This is like energy. You ready for energy?
Yeah, let's hear
Let's
it.
get some energy.
אני יודע שבית המקדש השלישי אינו בנוי מאבנים, הוא בנוי מדמוי. ריבונו שלו, אוי, the ice coffee.
Oh, my coffee.
שלי.
Too much energy in the
It
nigga.
smells better than
My
what the car
coffee.
did.
My coffee went flying. So Rab Simcha, at the end of the day, we're doing this for Amudim, the Haley Amudim. What do you think, Elisa, about the impact that Amudim had on the world? How do you feel about it?
Yeah. You know, I'm driving around my old stomping grounds where I grew up, seeing the sights of my childhood. And the one thing I can say that Amudim, in my from my perspective, changed the most is things like mental health, things like taking, your the way you feel just as seriously, psychologically and mentally, not only the way you feel physically, was something that was completely not addressed, completely not acknowledged. It was something that was,
people were afraid to speak about it. People,
completely.
Nobody wanted
It was not something that was ever discussed, ever brought to the forefront. And I can confidently say that Amudim made that something that is, besides all of the, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, someone's in trouble, you call Amudim. We all know about that for years, and that's unbelievable work that Amudim does. But at the end of the day, when it comes time for someone to acknowledge that they need help, that they want to work on their relationships, their psychological issues that they're dealing with. These are things that are now addressed on a day-to-day basis because Amudim made these things.